Aji amikhan near to resort Chumukuti Made Aigina se aro CNCCI, that is Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industries kanbra press conference ekta yadi rakhishe aro takan press conference ekta de takan kotha kwa do Food and Civil Supplies Department under de alak schemes ase aro idu schemes kan to saishi gule AY ase PHH ase tight over ase aro idu poor section of the societies sobke pak kori dina pabo lage holibi amikhan 2017 laga report to saishi gule uthigina bi thakibo pare itia nami nagi bi thakibo pare holibi AAY laga scheme to saishi gule 1662.500 metric tons monthly Nagaland garne pai ase aro PHH to saishi gule 5969.610 metric tons aro tight over do saishi gule 3872.720 metric tons every month Nagaland garne ase holibi PHH hubi AAY hubi district alag te jaka alag te pusti alag te paisa titak korabi apni gan dikishi 3 toka aro whereas ido free hobo lage aro kunba do chaul kumti pabe ami gan dikhi ase sob mano individual 5 kg pabo lage kunba do 3 kg paise kunba do 4 kg paise aro itia CNCCI khan koi ase ki Food and Civil Supplies Department under the kiki schemes ase itu sob to tender kurigina open tender kurina rakhi dibo lagi koi ase aro Newland Chamber of Commerce and Industries prodo koi ase ki Nagaland de educated unemployed kan iman bishi ase kile stockies kan obi food and civil supply under de supplies kan stockies kan do kile non local se hobo lage local kan ki dibo lage kuna takan koi ase CNCCI kan bra koi ase ki takan bra itia press conference ti ko takan la first move ase takan aru second step pi initiate kurna jabo koi ase holibi takan koi ase itu laga de transparency lage public kan ki dikhabo lage aru public kan duk na pabo lage koi ase IB CNCCI kan bra press conference ti ki kushe itu lop ami kan sai sabo.
Today we have called this press conference specifically in respect to the PDS public distribution system which we have issued and which have raised through public platform. In this respect, we have called this press conference. We have raised this issue after a few correspondence with the government, the department, through official writings, and also after going through all the wonderful jobs that our media community has done in respect to the PDS scams that has been which has often come out over the last few years in the both in the TV channels as well as in the print media. So taking cognizance of those happenings as well as we were the CNCCI with 16 district chambers as an apex body, we are also answerable to our district chambers, and the issue was flagged to CNCCI by the various district chambers. So we started a small little bit of inquiry about all these allegations or questions that has been put forth to CNCCI, and after going through all those details, we have published one. We have given one press release as well as the handout was also sent to the other media channels. So I'm sure you must have got it all. So on that respect, we have called this conference. Now we have put up certain demands to the government. To be very specific, that we have said that despite the fact that there are many schemes which are available for the public, the poor section of the people, why are they not being transparently being given out to reaching out to the public? Now here I want to make it very clear that the question arises, if it is for the poor section of people, the public, why the business community is taking up this issue? Let me be very clear here. We have given it a very clear that the issue here is when, as I have already, yes, we have made it clear, the agriculture produce of Nagaland has not gone up so much to sustain the population increase. Whereas the import of rice should be increasing because to sustain the population. But that has not increased. In fact, it has come down. Some of my district chambers will highlight more on that. Now, the question is, when you are not producing, your population is growing, you are not importing, where does those rice comes from? A very simple question. And the logic is also, answer is also with all of you, as simple as that. Therefore, and when we look into the market scenario, now somebody importing a rice becomes difficult to sustain his business because it has always almost created a monopolistic system where only few mill owners or repackaging owners are getting the opportunity to buy those rice which appears magically, in Nagaland. But not all the business community or all the rice dealers or distributors or retailers are getting that kind of opportunity. So now the entire business community dealing with rice is at the mercy of few individuals. And therefore, Cncci by our principle, we are against syndicate, we are against monopoly. And therefore, we have written to the state government, not state government, the Department of Food Supply, that these things has to be streamlined. Now, the issue here is the government of the state has to clearly understand that this is not against them. The Food and Civil Supply Department has to clearly understand that this is not against them. But down the line, something is wrong. And therefore, it is an opportunity for both the state government and the Department of Food and Civil Supply to streamline the delivery of this poor man's rice, so that at the end of the day, government is there for the public, the department is there for the public. So all of us, once Cncci has taken up this issue, it is an opportunity for them to come in together and let's streamline this and let the benefit go to the poorest of poor, for whom these rice are meant for. So with that, I'll give chance to my other members present here. We have 4 district chamber of commerce with me this evening, along with my central Cncci office bearers. We have Dimapur Chamber of Commerce with me. We have Parent Chamber of Commerce with me. We have Newland Chamber of Commerce with me, and then we have Chumagidema Chamber of Commerce with me. All of them have their own grievances and story to tell. So I'll give them just a few brief minutes to also let them express these whole issues that we have taken up.
Because Mokanla chairman ki koi na isi tade supplement olop moi koi do. Moi kan business community Dimapur Chamber of Commerce under te thaka kan, especially rice business. Mokan bahar para train para wagon logina rice to aine. Monthly it may be around 40, 50, 60 wagons. Only be we to days rice market te available hoa karne bishi effect hoise. Now it has drastically come down to 10, 15 wagons per month. Whereas it was way back, it was around 60 to 70 wagons. That is one point. That's why Mokan department ke kwatu itu PDS rice to kot price. We don't know from where it comes, and that is none of our business. Also, we are not a detective, so that is not our business. So Mokan department ke hoja itu rice to PDS rice to kot price. Aro market te kini akurina marketing kurase, smuggling kurase, syndicate kurase. Mokan department ke itu hoja se. Kila mane that is mean for below poverty, poor of the poorest laga chawla se. Whereas we all Nagas have to take that advantage of beneficiaries, but we are not getting. People are not getting. Market te ajikali to PHC hobi, AAY hobi free. Government of India para free dishe. To itu free la chawal to 33 rupees retail price. wholesale te 30 rupees per kg inika kurgina smuggling kuraise market te inika phelase itu pra bishi effect hoise mokan business community kan to rice especially rice business kura kan to bishi thupa ase itu pra last time some TV channel has already interviewed department which I have come across. So that every department go to they have agreed that this is PDS rice. Only be action to kill it. It tak to iku hone na. Itu pray mo khan government ke request kara to department ke request kara to immediately to kun hobi naga hobi kun hobi whoever it may be kun inga smuggling kara to responsible person to kanun te thaga hesab pray punishment dibo lage to. Only be department to ite tak to iku action kura nai olta para mo khan bidur manla nam butam ko tail bidur man parai dhori ase dole to state government so in so iku kura nai ite tak itu para mo khan jari bola thaga to itu rice to kot prai ase itu hi bokha ke koi divi aro jude itu rice PDS rice market de bigura to illegal ase koile to who is responsible for that itu ta khan punishment dibola aro jude legal ase koile to we don't have anything to say itu hi boy kobolo mon thaga itu thank you
Amahan, we all know that there is something went wrong with the system. Itu tu सब मनो जानिए जो ना कोई की ना दाखा है कुन्नी voice out ना पड़ा है मुझे तो सब मनो भी at one point मन भी सब consumer है मन president हो भी secretary हो भी कुन भी media हो भी मन भी consumer है तो itu सब it affects everybody equally तो business term ते कहो बोले it affect the business community. So actually this chamber of commerce is mainly for the welfare of business community. So aman to concern to business community karne se. So business to down hoye se jani ase. Chow business especially it will affect kore ase. Chow business kora han effect kore ase. It will point to ekta ase. Secondly, amahan with this rice to public distribution system to PDS to rice aman main to Nagaland to rice ahe. So food product man demand na because rice is still no itu mean for the poorest of the poor itu rice to rice to oil labra to system to take for distribute the brother jani ase we couldn't voice take raise no brother itu bato man Cncci voice raise kurina ase question kurina ase itu kun pra ki kura ase itu to aman ke verification divi koina thaga tu tate aman full support ase brand distribute aru dusra chamber bhi aman full support dina ase itu tu will fight till the end to will not leave a single stone unturned unless we got the answer itu ase aru to our surprise aman la ignorance kari bhi ho pare holi bhi aman types over laga scheme etu scheme bhi hunise to amai exact figure to diwan apre holi bhi through some reliable sources I came to know that current district itself we are receiving at around 200 metric ton. Around 200 metric tons bags of current district. So it will come around 2,000 quintal, 2 lakhs kg per month allocation. So whereas it will rise to good size. So even I call up my SK, timing question I have to that story. So it will solve the good size. It was a question though. Aru directly indirectly among the business community karne to ase olive among ke effect kura to etia poor people which is mean for the poor people it will rise to tai khan garde allocation aya ase to tai khan gorde chaul kini bole paisa nai bacha khan tisu bi man to pra khan garde government to free dia to it to free dia chaul to tai ke allocation hisab na punchar ne tai ke short paisa tai short pa karne tai aru market e jai na tai free problem to tai again he is buying the same rice at a high rate तो इतो मन as a concerned citizen मन इतो voice raise न करू नि गाज इतो के लिए नि आउने ताकि दिबो मन सब खाइलो छे रस्ता भी खाइलो छे बिल्डिङ भी खाइलो छे सब खाइलो छे इतो परे पोर बन्दु लगा चाउ भी आइना दैना हात मैना त दिबो लैना खाइ दिबो अरु की बाछाबो मन गर्ने इतो गर्ने इतो सब कमन इश्यू আছে আমন इतो गभर्नमेंट के अगेंस्ट गर्न पहिला प्रेसिडेन्ट गर्ने छ इट इज कमन कॉज फॉर द वेलफेयर अफ कमन पीपल আমन इतो फाइट गर्नु लागि আমরা সেক্রেটারি এসে কি বলবো
আমি প্রেসিডেন্ট সব কইছে আমি মান বলনা কিন্তু আমি একটা পয়েন্ট বলবো Abhiganaga parent district Abhigan parent have 5 kg power child to already Abhigan 4 kg back. Aro Abhiganaga child to last year October mula to Abhiganaga child to skip is the ane. Itu aja Abhig bolu tu dari presiden so polisi itu baru tu Abhigan ki kali dosa kan pas ki dosa district ni baik dia parent 4 kg back itu Abhig cancel power tu.
Kita mau ekta photo kubole thaka tu aman Newland tu dosa district tu 2000 metric ton pass. Hole be amakan no to 1000 metric ton pass. Ke sabta man ke kundi dia se itu be national government taman request sam district dosa panchna man tu diwa lage. Number 2 Dimapur district de to Ita parent district of Padishana tied over rice in the Gato 1 page is there 4 kg pass. Aman 5 kg power. Ito gani mankan kinga pass it is a dila ball. Last point 2 Ami Nagal state government not there request for Tagato Naga Manu unemployment problem imanase. Ki nimte plans can get supplier stockist plans can get yes. Itu no hobo naga man get dibna. Ek daga dui daga hole tela post ho gele. Aman sob kani balasan hoy. Unemployment problem solve ho go kinu government to koyase hole bi ek tap nu kure to naga man ko jabo. Oro plans man kan pra naga man lo supplier sob loi kena stockist loi kena rice loi kena man taigan black gurgana khase package the 30-20 inikala gurgan khase to 15000 metric ton yearly inika ashokala to naga mane ton prime ka 500 kilo demand be bhal hoga na sob naga man moto flow palo itu gani mo request ra to Nagan state government not request ra to itu to naga man ke chance dele bishi bhal hobo kini tu koi sakte hain
আগে মানুষ স্পিকার খান সব বই দিছে অলরেডি তাতে একটা দুইটা করে দিব আমি খান রাইস তো হলে তো পাবলিক খান পাওয়া হলে তো আমি খান চুমো এরা দিল 5 কেজি তো সব মানুষ পায় অলরেডি এটা दूसरा सामान खान होता है उधर दाल शुगर केरोसिन एक्सेट्रा itu kan to hole to এটা আমি খান খালি চাউল লাও কথা কই আছে অলরেডি itu kan di market te jaya asna ki moila bhabna de itu আছে itu pura itu bi ami kan khali chaul la নহল ki itu kan sob include korile bhal hobo aru public la ki pabule hok ase itu public kan ke dibo lage second to ase ami kan chai dober la scheme go atu itu beshi manu na jane ami kan je notun jana ase already huna to itu through this UC utilization certificate to tai right digena itu চাউল to bhag kore gese to idu চাউল to hole to ami una do market te idu sob market te jagina 9-10 rupees price to black market te syndicate khan nausi rules baglar khan tai khan price lugina market te itu lugina ami kan public khan ge bitai ase to ami ta kobole bondo etu tai khan ge dia bulle through proper channel ekta banai gina public khan ge 19 rupees price dile to ami khan bi kinibo to kile tai khan ge dia ase na
true
department khan to etu chaul to lugina tai khan rakhibole duk pai ase na ge public khan ge dibe ami khan bi 19 rupees price kinibo to tole bi itu lugina smuggler kan je syndicate kan ge digina itu same ami kan 9 taka 10 taka pura kini gina khobo paru bula laga to 30-40 pura market ti kini gina khaya ase itu pura itu media kan ge request kore ase district DC kan ho dibe apni kan itu position korele beshi bhal itu time over chaul to hole apni kan ki hisab te kini ka jaya ase itu tai kan ho de position korele beshi bhal kore na
The issue has already been raised, and I want the government to take up this issue seriously and at the earliest, because we don't want to suffer anymore. We have to think for the poor people. Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you, everyone. Now we'll come to the point where we have given a press release, open press release to the department and government and for the public to consume. Now the question is, we know that we have cornered the department because we just did not state that like that, out of empty-handed. As I have said, we have an official writing between us, and based on their reply, we have given a statement, and therefore probably they have not answered us or they have not. But as I have said, we are not against them. We are not against the government. Why not they think about coming across the table and then discuss what can be done to streamline? Number one. That is the question. What is stopping the department? Who is stopping the department? Who are the people behind that? I cannot eat more than most of maybe 50 kg no khao. So I don't need more than that. So who is stopping that? Itula question as if department is at all serious about reaching, because PDS and food and civil supply department to kya so public kim serve kolo department aso. So they should be cooperating with us. Now our demand is, number one likhishe ki whitewash nolowo. Khali PHS tender matige no nohowo. We have said call it off. Give AAY, float the tender for AAY, which is lesser known. It will be sab naga manu na jane de. District headquarters khande jani thaki wo lebi Bosti level, small towns level te tu na jane. Oro kwa nishna taido to itu tu hunai na majority of Nagas. So we are saying float tender for everything. Why not? Kile nogre. Who is stopping that? Clear cut. Number one. Number two. If there is any difficulties, we are ready to sit across the table transparently transparently and resolve the issue. Problem kya ase? Maun ke bhi jani diwi. Bole bhi we see no problem. Number two. Mogan takan itu cancellation nokurile, we will pursue all means to pursue this matter. Logical conclusion, kiman tak jawa paribo, I cannot assure you, because I'm not the court, I'm not the CBI investigating agency, but within our reach, we'll explore all means. That includes writing to the ministry, that includes writing to the investigating agencies, both in the state as well as center, because this is a central scheme, and I feel we have some kind of liberty to write to them, to independently investigate through FCI. Tunimde itu be explore kurwo, man governor logote be chawo, and if needed be, we can further pursue through again other legal means. Itunimde it's not that press release ekbar dishe, public ke kuri dishe, janai dishe, we have let media consume it, so that's the end of the story. But we have few steps that we have met and will be pursuing it according to step by step. So the first step is we have immediately called them to cancel the PHH tendering, which is supposed to be held on 7th, and then the simultaneous tendering system has to be done. Number 2 is October 22nd laga chawal, pura mahina laga chawal tu. Hudishe, department has said that transporter can get paisa di dishe, which means technically and logically it says that paisa transporter ki dishe gole to chawal tu FCS department logote thakibo lage to. So where is that rise? The department furnished that, stating again paisa bhi return kuri dishe, public bhi beneficiary bhi chawal pa ase koise. To who department pura chawal to bukhi kena across Nagaland halishe neki. To nimite, we have not got that answer yet, and therefore with those few things, we want to put across to the state government as well as the department. We are not against them. We are looking forward to work together to streamline so that at the end of the day, the business community is not affected. Our poor people gets benefit out of what it is intended for. Itu pura ami khan in case kiba question thakile itu time rakhi dibo.
Ami laga question ekta ase. First BHH aro AY laga kubo. Ami kan global window pra itu laga crown report bishibar korise. Aro fair price shop owners kan pra 3 toka kata laga bishibar. Whereas the rice is free. Aro takan koi ase kunba Dimapur district Nagarjam dito takan koi she Kuta village dito ke takan ito service charge kati ase. So I want Dimapur district to respond on that, and then Newland and Jumu also. Ito 3 toka kata laga upore apni kan district chamber of commerce and industries how serious you are. Matlab fair price shop owners kan pra takan khushi mushi beneficiaries kan ki 3 toka kati ase do. Whereas government of India where the PHH AY as for now it's free.
Yes.
What is your response on that?
See, government पर चावल free दिया है और जुदी fair price of खान होले council खान इतुला पैसा charge कर थाकेले तो department have to take legal action. इतु तो मुखान business community ला काम नहीं तो department ला काम है and we have come across so many things like that. बोले भी इतु तो मुखान ला काम नहीं तो पूरा we don't interfere there. अब that is outlook of the government department. और उतना खान भी admit तो पूरा है तो और पहले भी अपना खान ताखान की इंटरव्यू कराते हैं तो कुछ तो वही वो खान भी जाएगा नहीं सच्चे तो BDS ला रहा है सच्चे हाँ बोले भी एक्शन तो लोचरे लोआ है तो so far अपना खानी जानी था वो अपना खानी ताखान लोगों से इंटरेक्ट करता है तो वो खान हो जाए तो खाली तो ऐसे and regarding October 2022 ला rise to all the transporters have deposited the money because those days itu to transporter खान ही जो लगा गोता तो district ला ऐसा प्राय पैसा deposit करे और इनका कोई ये ना FCI पर चालू था बोले भी that October 22 ला तो पैसा भी transporter खान के देना है और चावल भी देना है हाँ itu प्राय FCI खान तो clarify करे से transporter mean चावल तो issue कर दी से डिपार्टमेंट लोग थे बोले भी वो खान ट्रांसपोर्टर खान तो बिजनेस कम्युनिटी ट्रांसपोर्टर खान काम करा खान तो चावल भी लिफ्ट करा नहीं पैसा भी कौन बात तो आजिकल यही पाया से कोई के ना हुई से इतने ऐसे तो अपना खान टाइम पहले डिपार्टमेंट लोगों से क्लियरफाई कर लेंगे डिपार्टमेंट हैज़ टू क्लियरफाई दैट ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट था खान क्लियरफाई करवा लगे वो जुदी चावल दिशे गोले तो कौन के दिशे जुदी पैसा दिशे गोले तो चिला पैसा पर है ट्रांसपोर्ट खान के अपोज दिशे किले बने फूड एंड सिविल सप्लाई डिपार्टमेंट तो पैसा तो FCI लोगों से डिपॉजिट कर से तो ट्रांसपोर्टर ही फूड एंड सिविल सप्लाई डिपार्टमेंट है ताकल अकाउंट है पैसा तो डिपॉजिट कर से and through department food and civil supply they will deposit that very money to FCI account there so transaction to it goes like that so now department has to clarify that पैसा तो दिशे अपोज दिशे दिया से उसे तो अपोज दिले कि ला पैसा पर दिया से हाँ किले मने FCI तो पैसा अपोज करा नहीं और चावल तो को जाए से इतु ही मकान जारी बोले हम तागे तो ऐसे
Let me just come in here once. For us, the concern is destroying our market, establishing almost a monopolistic kind of a system now. We are very concerned about that. No doubt we are also concerned about our public. A main concern to Tatia today. Now, the entire state machineries, be it fair price shop, government departments, laga official of SK, kunba SK mention ko officials kan hobi. Takan ki furnish kurvi, furnish no kurvi, takan ki ne justify kurvi, that is fine. Takan la ta itu tu kuri gina aise, that is how they manipulate it. So we don't care about that. What we care about is how the rice appears in Nagaland. Despite there's no production, hardly any production, there's no the import has gone down, the population has gone up, and our business people are suffering because there's no business anymore, rice business anymore. Itu te ase. The issue is then we took it to the court, and I stood witness several times testifying against those people. But at the end of the day, it was a people's movement with not much of a funding. So we somehow could convince the public prosecutor to defend us or represent us. Now that was the state where we could not even hire a perfect lawyer. But today I think the Confederation with its 16 district chambers, I think we are in a better position, number one. We have placed just two simple demands from the department. Number one, transparently float the tender for all the schemes. Number two, we have not escalated the issue beyond department as of now, hoping that if the through transparent means department pra itu pura to oro hame kan ineka nokurbo koile to we want to find, because it is at the end of the day it is for business community and for our public. Itinimde we have not escalated that. But if the department is not willing to streamline, then we are almost all ready to escalate it to the next level, which will be our next step. So data demand kurigen ase.
So one question, Aji, parent district, Dimapur district, New Land, and Chumbu district as well. Then where are the other districts? Where does they stand?
No, this let me make it very clear. I did not, as a chairman, I did not bring up this issue. And today's press conference was supposed to be by the Cncci, not by the presidents. But we gave them an invitation since this is an issue, common issue. So those who are in and around Dimapur, IV, Kwatu, our 4 district chambers could join us. And of course, that's how we are proceeding. But mind you, key issue take up kurase, it's always discussed in the office bearers group. First thing, whatever is discussed, it is always put up in the executive council, which is the presidents of all the district chambers. So it is within the knowledge of all the district chambers. So and this in conference is also been relayed to them to join us. So but the problem of the distance is there. Yeah.
So sir, that president get.
Yeah.
So that means sir, clearly question, so collective way in discuss kunai. So sir, Dusra districts TV idula problem asen. Can you speak on their behalf?
See, I'll tell you one thing. There are few districts like Dimapur. Fortunately, all of solop to public law awareness level to bishi hayase payase. But the fact is, FCI godowns is in Dimapur for whole Nagaland. So the whole problem are created in Dimapur. Now I spoke to last night. I had the privilege to speak to my president from Longland. Same issue, same problem. I had the privilege to speak to the president of Zineboto, same problem. I had the privilege to speak to other few district presidents, and the problem is almost same. In fact, that's what I'm saying. There are certain schemes which are totally unheard of, So here the issue is, this issue has been, and Cncci normally takes up an issue when the district chambers flex it. We don't step into the district's autonomy. We are very particular about it unless it is Nagaland in nature. So these issues were flagged by the district chambers. Since Naga Manu to beneficiary to my own people, Naga Manu ase, itu streamline hoy kene nijo Manu benefit paile sab Manu nimte bhal itu ase de. But for Cncci, it is not my chapter. My issue is my market is being monopolized. My issue is the free rice has already destroyed my fair means of business. Itu laga issue pra itu the Cncci or the chambers are dealing with this issue. But down the line, we cannot totally blame only the government or the department. Ki jane transporter mohan bar transporter bhi koya so to who knows, transporter may be also involved in that, I mean, that's why I'm saying, why not try to streamline it? If at all we, the department, the public and the government are serious about it, why not try to find a way to streamline it? Itu kaso to amikan. Because here the issues kina manu thake ase tunde bikri kura manu bi ase, bikri kura manu thake ase tunde kina manu bi ase to. We have put up query to the government for answers. Otherwise, I rightly said, like, for example, as simple as this, October Manila chawal aane ko ase. Tu kot jaise? Where is it gone? Either it should be in the department's depot, or it should be in department's depot, or it should be the public should have received it. Na, to public be received Kurana ko ase, transporter pe takan bukhiya nai ko ase, government pra department pra ko ase, we have already given to the beneficiary. Inega ko ase. So ultimately, that rice must have gone to the market. That is the logic we are coming at. The department, in their black and white, has stated that transporter has been paid back their money, and the October Manila chawal to it's going to the beneficiaries. Now, this is impossible for rice to be transported to the centers without the transporter, because they are the authorized people. Even department cannot do that unless there is an exigencies, you know. So itu nimite ko ase that Dimapuri par honai to kota ase.
State quota per year.
Per year, I think by 2017 laga ite as of now, we have filed an RTI with the FCI while awaiting them to furnish their reply. But meantime, 2017 laga allocation, which is latest with me, so AAY is 1,662.500
metric ton, no?
yeah, metric tons. And then priority PHH is 5,969.610. And then tide over is 3,872. That's per month.
Can sir, you want to do Cncci can take up it's a very good move. And Apunigan question public currently. So sir, will be 2016-17 session just account private part to food and civil supply application. But account can do sir, government agency will investigate Kurula for the account can get arrest position. Are we doing a case, long con case with so Cncci can do Kiman that confidence is to take up higher level that
Let's see. I said before, I have stood witness to the court myself, you know, but there are limitations. Cncci laga devi, there are certain limits which we can do, and we hope and pray that the Naga council keepers join us so that this is streamlined. I have said we have not escalated the issue beyond department as of now, but we are hoping there will good sense prevails. Otherwise, we'll escalate to the next step, and if it doesn't go, then maybe we'll get our future will escalate further.